Thank you, Handel. Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. We now start with extraordinary news from Jamaica. With all the pomp and ceremony surrounding the 69th edition of the Miss World pageant, viewers in over 150 countries worldwide watched as Miss Jamaica World Tony Ann Singh was crowned Miss World 2019. The 23-year-old Bath St. Thomas native bested 110 competitors from around the world on Saturday at the Excel London Convention Centre in London, England. Singh is the fourth Jamaican to be crowned Miss World and first since Lisa Hanna took home the title in 1993. Her predecessors include Carol Joan Crawford in 1963 and Cindy Breakspeare in 1976. Singh's stellar hair-raising rendition of Whitney Houston's I Have Nothing in the talent competition landed her a spot in the top 40 of the competition. Guyana's representative Joylyn Conway also advanced to the top 40 of the pageant. Singh later advanced to the top 5, sharing the stage with Miss Nigeria, Miss Brazil, Miss India, and Miss France. Tony Ann Singh was crowned by last year's winner Mexico's Vanessa Ponce de Leon during the ceremony on Saturday. Singh, who later appeared on ITV's Good Morning Britain with Pierre Morgan, stated that representation is a beautiful thing and expressed hope that young women can look up to her. And now we turn to rather startling news. Colombia's Special Justice Tribunal has begun to exhume bodies from a grave in the country's northwest as part of an investigation into as many as 50 possible extrajudicial killings allegedly committed by the army. The Special Jurisdiction for Peace JEP, a tribunal created under a 2016 peace deal to prosecute former members of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, FARC, rebels, and military leaders for alleged war crimes, has started exhumation work in a cemetery in the municipality of Debeba. The term false positives refers to civilians murdered by members of the military and registered as guerrilla fighters killed in combat so that soldiers could receive benefits for conducting apparently successful anti-insurgency missions. False positive killings numbered at least 2,248 between 1998 and 2014. The majority of the murders took place under the term of former President Alvaro Uribe, according to the Attorney General's office. Dozens of army officials have been arrested and convicted of involvement in the killings, with some appearing before the JEP to testify and receive lighter sentences than they would under the ordinary justice system. Some human rights groups say that the number of false positives could be as high as 4,000. Preliminary information indicates that most of the presumed victims will be men aged between 15 and 56. Some were disabled. Colombia's five-decade internal conflict between guerrilla groups, right-wing paramilitaries, drug gangs, and the army has killed more than 26,000 people and displaced millions. And finally, we turn to news from Barbados. The HIV food bank in Barbados continues to struggle to feed an increasing number of clients and has reached a point where it is forced to distribute less food. Manager Stacia Whittaker said that the organization had also changed its needs profile as many of its clients also suffered from non-communicable diseases, NCDs. We continue to have challenges in meeting the needs, so we've had to reduce our hamper size. We are also seeing clients who have been diagnosed with other NCDs such as diabetes and hypertension, and getting the right variety of food had also been a challenge. So we are encouraging our donors to opt for healthier foods, she said. She said one of the items struck from their pantry list was corned beef, which she said had caused some pushback because it was important to reduce sugar, fat, and salt from the foods that they offered. And that was all for tonight's regional news. Back to you, Handel.